Hey, so what's going on? Today is a Thursday the 26th. It's a beautiful morning. Sun is shining. I'm back to work. It feels good. So far we've got some of the craziness done. Yesterday my white Chevy broke down. It overheated and blew a whole water pump, so we were able to fix that on the fly. And then the green truck broke down, the F-350. Well, we fixed that too. Now we're out there trying to make some money. I hate it when you're always gonna have things that break down, but it's really bad when it's like in the beginning of the year, because it's like you don't have a lot of capital in the beginning of the year, especially when you're trying to run your own business. So we got all that squared away. I'm trying to bring in some money. I got my one guy finishing off a patio that we did. We were just going out there to clean it up. I got my other two guys on another job finishing up a drain and a small patio walkway over there. We did a nice sized tree job yesterday. You'll probably see that in one of my videos sometime. But it's just good to be back at work. So trying to get out there, trying to make that money. It's just a beautiful day. Just a normal day here. All right, today we're going to be trying to cut this guy down, or take them away. Hopefully we don't hit these cable wires here. Yep. Oh wait, what am I looking at?
Look that.
Is that where the beach is?
Look that stick, yeah. Look.
Alright, I'm gonna start cutting this down. What's that? I'm gonna try not to cut it. Yeah, so you gotta love it when the customer gets you there to their property after you give them the estimate to remove the tree. She comes up to me and she's like, yeah, can you finish cutting all of that pergola down? And can you cut down all the vines that were growing in the pergola? And it was just so much work because those vines grow in the pergola, and that pergola kind of wrapped around. I mean, it's just better if they're like honest with you up front, but I don't know. I'm just kind of used to it. She was a super nice lady. Maybe she didn't even think about it. She was just probably thinking, let me get the tree out of here. But it always seems to happen. You give them an estimate and then they want to add things on. And I didn't charge her anything extra because she's like a first-time customer, and she was really nice. So you'll see me cutting this right here. This is my first cut. You have to be really careful because the way this tree fell over, you don't know how much tension is actually on that tree and if it's gonna spring up from where the base is. I've seen so many accidents where that tree just goes flying. So you gotta be real careful with your first cut. Trying not to cut it all the way through. Trying to like do it like a little bit at a time. Look at it. See? You could try pulling, but I don't think it's coming down. That's not coming, dude. Leave. I don't think it is. Nope. That's not gonna come down. Yeah, you gotta leave that. I don't know, you think we could get any more in there? Yeah. Where's the beach again? Where's the beach? That way?
No, that way.
Oh, that. All right, guys. Another job well done. I'd say we did a pretty good job. We had to leave the lattice here because I can't take that to the dump where we go. That's got to go to like the township. But looks pretty good. She told me to cut these down to the ground. Me personally, I would have dug them up, but that's how she wanted it. Now they just got to get the township to come in here and fix their cable line. I'll bring Alfredo's shirt. All the way up. All right. We're going to be finishing up our little walkway over here. This is where we are. Easy peasy. See, and this is the stuff I'm talking about. It's like just like the beginning of the year crap. Like nothing wants to work. Everything's like waking up. Got to get everything all like lubed up and ready to go. I mean, just like your bodies get real sore at the beginning of the year. It's just normal stuff, but we make it work. Hey, you're in shape. All right, we just lucked out here. Oh man, that's what you call getting lucky. We literally found one extra piece out front to finish this walkway. I was just getting ready to send Glarson out to the store to go pick up some more, but cross your fingers, good things happen. Somehow we found one more piece, so it looks like we don't have to go back out. Yeah, so just to let you know, patios are a lot of work, so make sure you get your estimates right. I fast forward this film that you're watching at 100 times just to give you an idea of how time consuming these things really are. So we are literally at the best time of the job, at least my happiest that I'm always going to be, because you see me getting ready to spray that water. That means I'm getting ready to get that poly to set. After you get done your pavers, you get your poly in there and you work it in to your pavers, and you kind of vibrate it or hammer it in. Then after you sweep it off, you got to blow it off. You do not want to leave any extra residue on it. And then just a light coat of water. And that's all it takes to activate it. All right, guys, that's a wrap. So today we got done this drain that we installed right here, which will run all the way down to the edge of the property, so you won't have to worry about water in your backyard anymore. And then we installed this Teco block champagne gray with an onyx black border. Okay, looking pretty crisp. And then we actually hooked up this drain right here. Now this drain runs all the way down. So they actually have 2 drains that come all the way down here, because they were always having issues with mud and everything and with the dog tracking and stuff. So this was our solution. Runs all the way down here to the side of the property. And yeah, pretty happy with this. I think it looks beautiful. Anyways, see you guys.